Yeah. 2020 had no chill, weatherman tripping on the telly. I'm zoned out, looking like Stevie Wonder in the mountains on the celly. Had some homies I was running with till their legs turned into jelly. I just took off and there's no cap. I keep it real, better know that. I saw some big old demons. They brought some big old problems, but I got some big old angels. Got them all looking like Tyler's. Yeah, I got the whole team. Yeah. I got the whole team. I got the whole team, got him behind me, I roll with it on me. I got the whole team, I got the whole team, got him behind me, I roll with it on me. I roll with it on me.
Yeah. The whole team. Told y'all, man, I'm a bang my man with music, you know what I'm saying? One time. Whole team.
I done lost friends, I promise. Then I took off like comics. They can never handle this rocket shit. Out here ballin' like hard. Get your hands out of my pockets. I do not carry around no nonsense. I ain't got time for games outside of my lane. Get you in the basket. Don't care what you feel like a sock masseuse. She said I'm leaving you. I just want party and booze. Now me and my wife make the music. She party.
Yo. Man, welcome to another episode, man. Welcome to another episode. We got another good one coming for y'all, man. I think we on, this is episode number 6, I want to say. You know what I'm saying? For those just now tapping into what we got going on, man, this is Neighborhood Athletes on your highlight podcast. That song right there, whole team. As I told y'all before, I want to get the correct information out who that song is from. That hit is from Elijah MV. You can look him up on social media on Instagram. That's ELIJAH INVADE. Elijah MV. Man, go check him out, man. He got some hot music out there for sure. But whole team. You know, he definitely told me I can rock this, man, as long as I need to. I just feel like this is just a cool little hit for the podcast. But welcome to the podcast, man. I'm your host, Lamar. Man, we're gonna have a good one today. I kind of want to talk about, some what you call it, at the beginning of the show, just some important things that we always want to talk about every time I host the show. But, thank y'all for chiming in. This podcast is strictly for the locals, the athletes. I want to be able to use this platform, man, to, get them more exposure. And we'll talk about that, man. But I need community support, as I tell y'all all the time. We need more athletes to come on the show. Let's get a lot of athletes on here so that, they can get their name out there. You know what I mean? It's not about, the athletes that we see on the news on Friday night all the time or in the newspaper. There's some guys that go unnoticed, man, but they can ball, man. So, I need the parents, man. I need coaches, what I'm saying? I need for y'all to, follow us, inbox me, how I could be a part of this, man, so we can blow this thing up, man. This is a like a unique show, you know what I'm saying? We definitely try to dive in on some topics, man, with the consent of the athletes and some of the parents, you know what I mean? I want to get a little bit personal, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to know our athletes that we watching on a weekly basis. Branding and marketing, I'm big on this. You know what I'm saying? We're in a new era, man, where these athletes, we always known them to be entertainment, you know what I'm saying? But now we really get to appreciate them as entertainment, and they get to capitalize on that with the social media platforms to get their names out there, man. So, let's share this podcast so that it can get in the hands and the eyes of those that it need to, because we do have a young man on here, man, that I'm sure he has some goals and aspirations of playing some college ball, man. So the more these colleges get to see some of these athletes they get to recruit and get to, hear about them and before they get to talk to them, the better. You know what I'm saying? So let's help out the youngins. Um, Find us, man, right now. Go tap in. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Man, we rolling right now. You know what I'm saying? We got some special guests coming on, man. And I need for y'all to go tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. This is a unique show, man, that, you know, I've did a whole lot, in the community for the people, man. My resume go deep, and so I had to get in my bag up here, on a better way to get these young, athletes some exposure. That was a big thing that I was lacking growing up. So the times have evolved, man. People have too, and I'm just a little bit creative in a way where I want to provide that platform. So if we can use this thing, man, to get these shorties somewhere, man, that'll be great. You feel me? That's what we own. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, go follow us right now. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Uh, Go do that. For real, for real. So, man, we got a good show today. Um, you know, I've been watching high school football closely, and we in a mid-season form right now, man. And so um, it's interesting on where the game is going down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? We got some teams that been playing some consistent ball. We have some teams that haven't been playing some consistent ball, and then we got some. Then we have some teams where it's like nobody want to play them. And I would say this: Omaha North, nobody want to play them. Like if the playoffs was to start right now, nobody wants to play them. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what's scary because they got half a season left to get better. And they got some young guys over there that's not faking, man. Hey, man, they doing it well over there, man. You know what I'm saying? And so, the goal of this podcast is to highlight the athletes. And so I was fortunate enough to have Niles Paul, one of their wide receiver coaches, man. He just got inducted to the Hall of Fame. So congratulations to him. But, he's from Omaha North. He's the wide receiver coach over there. But now we have the pleasure of welcoming Teshaun Porter. We're going to get him on the show. We're going to pick his brain, get to know that young guy. And then, man, I wanted to do something special. I wanted to do something special and get into my bag a little bit, man, because I grew up. I mean, as through the years, I'm watching these shorties, man, and I'm like, a couple of years ago, uh, it was another North High great, man, Calvin Strong, man. I seen that young fella do his thing consistently. I don't know if it was 3 years in a row that he led the state in rushing, but I don't. And I know it was a year, man. He had almost 3,000 yards, man. So I felt like we got a North High alum that played some good ball, and that was entertainment. He was entertainment to the eyes of thousands. And then we have a up and coming youngin, man, that's leading the state in rushing, and he's entertainment to thousands as well right now. So let's see if we can chop it up, man, and talk football with both today. I'm gonna take a quick break. We're gonna introduce Teshaun on here. Teshaun on here. Oh my God, I gotta get that together for real, for real. We do got a comment section. You can leave your comments, man. If you can ask questions. If you want to ask questions to one of our guests, man, please do, man. Let's chop it up, man. Let's do this as a family. We communion. However y'all want to put it, man. But this is y'all show. This is y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna bring our guest on. That sound good? Sound good. We're gonna vibe to this song too. It's going down.
Don't care what you feel like, it's like a masseuse. She said, I'm leaving you, I just want party and booze. Now me and my wife make the music she partying to. Oh, yeah, I filled up the void that they want the bud to do. You ADD when they calling my name. I done came up, you ain't talking the same. I still got love for my homies that changed. I'm on a mission, so everything changed. Sorry if you wasn't ready for that. Told you that this was gonna happen way back. Y'all didn't know this ain't about my career. People is dying and we got the cure. I cannot roll with a bunch of Pinocchios. Telling me what I should do with a big ol' nose. But everything lost, I got it back. I boomerang on you suckers like that. Everything that I gave up and I still got the whole thing. Shot, I got the whole team. Got heaven behind. I roll with it all. I got the whole team. I got the whole team. Got heaven behind.
Yeah. We vibing, man. We vibing. I'm waiting on my guests to, chime in. Yeah, we vibing one time. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Hey, man. So yeah. Go chime in, man, and follow my guy Elijah Invade on Instagram. He got some other platforms as well, but that's for starters, man. Go check that out. Go check that out. So, man, without further ado, man, we gonna bring my man's on here, Teshaun. We gonna show some things right now, because again, we want to give these young guys as much exposure as possible. So before we bring this young man on, let's see what he's doing on that field, man. Let's check him out. Yeah. So, man, I had to show them clips right there, man. I don't know what happened to my man's. He did pop in. There he go. It keep going in and out. It's the Matrix going on right now. It's shaking me. Hey, that boy got them things on his feet. He in and out of the camera. He's shaking me right now. Man, he gonna get on here though, man. But yeah, that was that young fella, Teshaun. That was like his first couple of games on Huddle. I'm gonna let him get on here and kind of drop his feed when he get on here, so y'all can go check that out. Go check out the full video. But yeah, man, that young fella can go. He can go. And so again, it looked like it's some technical difficulties. He jumping in and out. And again, we're gonna bring Calvin on here as well. He just got on, and so I'm gonna bring him on in just a second. I'm gonna see if Teshaun can get back on just a minute. Calvin, I see that you are in the queue here. Can you give me a quick little minute? I'm gonna try and get Teshaun back on just a second. I'm gonna take a quick little minute break, y'all. I want y'all to again enjoy this man's his clips. I'm gonna show him again just for y'all one more time. Okay, now he's in the queue, man. So we gonna, without further ado, we gonna bring this young fella on. That's what we about to do right now.
Can you hear me?
Yep, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, Teshaun, what's up, kid? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Man, I'm doing well. I'm doing well, man. We got a guest. We got another guest on here too, Calvin Strong. I wanted him to join us on this podcast today, so I'm gonna bring him on as well. All right.
Yep.
How y'all doing, man?
Cal, what's up, man?
What's
How you
happening?
doing?
I'm
That's
doing
what's
real good,
up.
man. Good.
That's good. That's good. That's good. So, this is the first show, man, where we had two people on at the same time. But I had to get in my bag a little bit, man, for how I wanted to uniquely put on this show. I don't want to take too much time because today my man's birthday, right?
Yeah.
Man,
Happy
what y'all
birthday,
talk about
man.
that? Yeah, yeah, man. What y'all talk about that drip, man? You got that drip going, my boy. I see you.
He's trying
I
to step
see
out.
you. I see you. But so I'm not gonna take too much of your time, man. I just feel like this was gonna be a pretty good show, man. I know right now, man, you leading the state in rushing, man. You playing some good ball. You know what I'm saying? And so I definitely want to tell you congratulations on that. And then with Calvin, he was a running back as well. He went to North as well. And I was watching him through the years, and so I'm like, how can I tie two together? Because the goal on this show, man, I want to use this platform for you to utilize any way you can. You know what I'm saying? The goal, we want colleges to look at this and get to know you before they get to know you. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, there's some things that I can talk about that, some other reporters, they may not been able to talk about, and college coaches might want to know, because at the end of the day, if they're going to invest in you, they want to know what they're investing in. So, this is just one of them platforms where you can use it, you can rerun it, you can share it, however you want to use it. And so, boom, there it is. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, I wanted to ask you some questions, man. So, you lead in the state. You got 964 year. Oh, before I start there, I wanted to tell both of y'all if there's some questions that I ask y'all, if you ain't rocking with it, be like, man, I ain't trying to answer that. We all good. You feel me? Because this is a raw show, is organic as possible.
Sure.
We want the people to really know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Because we want young people to watch this and so forth. So y'all just kind of let me know, okay? So you got almost 1,000 yards right now. This is your fifth. You only played 5 games, man. You're almost averaging 200 yards, man. 13 touchdowns. Hey, how you feeling right now, man?
I'm feeling humble. I feel like I couldn't do this without my teammates, my coaches. But the main goal is really just keep winning, practice hard, hopefully get to state.
Got you. So, you know, your junior year, did
Mhm.
you start running back your junior year? You came on towards the middle or towards the end of the season? What
No,
was that like?
I did, but last year I felt like I didn't really have the confidence as I did this.
Okay. Okay. And so now it's your senior year. Uh, from your junior year to your senior year, it must have been the summertime
Uh,
where you just kind of transformed to get that confidence. Can
yeah.
you speak about that? What did you do this summer?
Well, it was mainly a lot of footwork drills, a lot of team stuff too. That's what.
Mm-hmm.
got me lead uh teammates, and also just like the whole leading part. I just feel like me being a leader pushes me and just help
Okay.
around it. And
Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. Because I was at, the first game. No, not the first game. Maybe it's our first game. Yeah. When y'all played Bell West and
yeah,
you had went down. So just a quick little story. I want to say it's your grandmother. She's an officer.
uh huh,
Okay. And so she was over there in our section, and you had went down. I'm like, wow. I didn't know that y'all was kind of related. She was on our side, and she was kind of cheering for both teams. Boy, she was cheering for you, boy. And so that was kind of I was like, man, can you talk to that young fella? I want to try and get him on the show, because so that's when I kind of introduced myself to her, man. But you played a good game. So just to kind of talk about that, that was kind of like a little cramp or something. That
yeah.
wasn't too drastic, was it?
No, it was first game. I
Yeah,
didn't take it serious about the whole drinking water stuff, but
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
young pickle juice
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
I was gonna be
That pickle juice, man. Hey, I done had a lot of that. Mustard. Hey, I done
mustard.
have. I literally cramped like probably literally every single game. I probably
yeah,
cramped like every single game. Every
yeah,
I had to stretch out like literally every game. Like we took that. I took stretching like really really stretch yourself out.
yeah,
Deep stretches before a game, and like when y'all at the school after y'all eat. Stretch after y'all eat while y'all watching a movie and stuff before y'all gotta go to the stadium. You know what I'm saying? Stretch out a little bit. I'm trying to tell you that heat, because the heat
yeah,
gets to you, man. You that it's different from practice transitioning to a game and running full speed and actually using actually got to use all your muscles, because you just taking it laxy daisy in practice. You know what I'm saying? Just not really going to have speed, and I really can't get to you. Y'all doing lot of contact, but not really taking it serious because nothing on the line. But
mm,
that game, boy, stretch them legs out. I'm trying to tell you, man.
yeah, yeah.
I try.
Because
That's how I try so much stuff. Try not to cramp, man. I could never. It works sometimes, but like towards the end of the game, I'll always cramp up. Always, I will always,
mm,
man.
mm. So, and so part of it too is an education too behind that. So I'm gonna tell y'all really quick. So the biomechanics side of it is this. It's about what you do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Okay, and it comes out of you on Friday. And that cramping, what's in it is called lactic acid, and you got lactic acid. Is lactic acid is what a lot of young athletes build up, and it's all part of your diet. So the things that you put in your mouth, if it's high in starch, you
Yeah.
feel me? Potatoes, carbs, right?
Mhm.
They want us to eat carbs as athletes, but it's high in starch. So when it's high in starch, it builds up lactic acid in our bodies. You feel what I'm saying? Follow me. It's lactic acid. So what happens is, if you have a lactic buildup Monday through Thursday, and your body about to go through a heating stage because you're going 110% on the football field, where that acid going to escape to? Think about that. The acid is not going to escape anywhere. So what happens is that acid speeds up in your body, and it goes to a specific area in your body, and it forms a knot. You feel me? It forms a knot. It
Woo.
forms a knot. You get what I'm saying? It forms a knot.
Yeah.
And when it forms that knot, okay, that's when your muscle tends to tighten up, because now
Tighten
your
up.
blood's not, yeah, now
Yeah.
your blood's not circulating at its normal capacity. You get what I'm saying? So,
Sure.
you know, a lot of high school personnel, you know what I'm saying, they really don't want to get down to that part of it, but to be honest, that's where it's at. So
Real
what you need to do, you want to limit your starch intake. Yeah, the pickle juice, the vinegar, the mustard, that's good. That's gonna hit you right away. Yeah, that helps. But it really starts with what you're gonna do Monday through Thursday, though, because as an athlete, you want to control and maintain your diet the best way you can anyway. You get what I'm
for sure.
saying? So just I just wanted to drop that nugget on you, man. Do some research on that, especially Tayshaun, do some research on that, because you see that with college athletes and professional athletes, and they don't get the picture. You know, somebody told them too, just drink pickle juice and all of them things, but there's really there's a science behind it, you know, to where you can really educate yourself, and it can never happen to you again just based on your diet. So that's good. That's good. Good talk right there. Good talk right there. So I wanted to ask you too, man. Some goals of yours. You know what I'm saying? This is your senior year, man. You know what I mean? This is it. You know, everything is everything. So as an athlete, I know you're a humble kid. You know what I'm saying? I hear that in your voice. So as a team, what are some team goals you looking to accomplish? You want to see your team accomplish, and then as an individual.
Well, the big one for the team is obviously making it to state and winning it.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like for like individual, is always to rush over 2,000 rushing yards, especially this season, my senior year, and being obviously the number one running back in the state.
Right now, you definitely holding that up pretty good right now, man. It's like a distance of the person, you know, behind you, man. So, you know, I always tell athletes, um, it's you versus you. You know what I'm saying? You want that mentality in the weight room. You want that mentality on the field. You want that mentality in life. You know what I'm saying? So if you have some personal goals like that, then you're meeting yourself halfway, you versus you. So man, kudos to you, man. You know, keep that going. So I don't want to take too much more of your time, but I want to get Calvin in this thing, man. So
Yeah.
my whole goal was, you know, your junior year, man, you had 1,000. You had almost 3,000 yards.
At first they didn't say that. At first I didn't get it. I didn't. They said I didn't break the record at first, but then they did like a recounted all the yards that after the state game. My grandpa called me like, you know, you broke the record, right? I said I did. I'm like, yeah, I did. Yeah, recount all your games and your yards, and like, yeah, you rushed 3,008. All total 3,008 yards my junior year.
Yeah. So, man, but let's talk about that year though. As a North High student athlete, your junior year, you know, I'm not quite sure y'all record, but if you getting that many yards, you know, y'all had to have been talked about, you know, as far as winning some games. And then you as an athlete, you know, you the man on campus. Because we do have a young fella that's experienced and some stardom as well, you know. So let's talk about that experience, if you will. You can go back that way.
Well, my freshman year, we was okay. We wasn't the top team. We was mediocre. Like I wouldn't say mediocre. We was just filling out. A lot of the seniors were leaving. Actually, a lot of the seniors was leaving, and then we had a lot of juniors that was about to be seniors that next year and stuff like that. So we had a pretty young team coming into my sophomore year. So my sophomore year, we were an underdog team, and we went to state my sophomore year. And I was like one of the sophomores out of like probably like a couple of my sophomores in my class that started. So we surprised a lot of people my sophomore year, and I surprised a lot of people my sophomore year. Like my sophomore year, I rushed for like probably like 1,900, about 1,800, 1,900, and we went all the way to state. We lost. Sadly, we lost. You know what I'm saying, by like a couple points. We lost in state that year. But then my junior year, we had a big chip on our shoulder, and you know what I'm saying, we just told ourselves, and throughout the whole summer, we're just gonna put it on everybody. We're not gonna play any games. We just really running down their throat like no other. Like seriously, we just running down their throat, and then that's just gonna leave it. And I left like a lot of our passing open, so I let a lot of our receivers to do a lot of things they did, like Marquise Lewis and Terry Thomas, and a lot of kids that you know what I'm saying that play receiver. They gave us a lot of tools on our offense and our defensive side too. So, but yeah, like it was crazy. It was really crazy. Like it was crazy. Like, you know, because everybody was like, yeah, North, just that talk of North getting back into that winning program and stuff like that from back in the day and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like it was. I handled it like I was like I can hear a lot of humbling. I love the humbleness in him. Like, you know, it's like he like to put his like that's what I used to do. Like everybody used to always talk about what I was doing and how many yards I was rushing for every day, every Friday night and stuff like that. But like I always wanted to put a direction to my teammates. You know what I'm saying? Because like that was the goal for us. Like yeah, I did what I was gonna do as a person because I already had in my mind like this is what I'm not playing no games. Like I'm not playing like no type of games. Like I got my goals set up what I want to do right now. So like and then like everybody else follow right behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like once you got all got a goal as one, and y'all seen that y'all had something right there at the tips of y'all fingers. You seen that we could have had something, and then they got snatched, and then they get snatched away, and make you hungry for it the next time it come around. You know what I mean? So like we we told ourselves just don't have a big head with a lot of stuff and just keep playing the game we playing. We did have to deal with a lot of adversity too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of adversity, especially more my senior year than my junior year, but junior year was a great year for us for real. That year was good.
That's good, man. So Teshaun, man. So you a senior, man, and North right now. Y'all have a lot of young talent. So I know your leadership role, man. I know it's I think it's appreciated, man. Just looking at you, just talking to you, your character, man. So it kind of makes sense now why y'all growing so fast. You know what I'm saying? Because you got leaders like yourself. So again, some of y'all young guys that's coming up after you, what does it feel, man, to be a leader? And then what do you want to see them young guys achieve going forward, once you're out of there?
Well, I just hope they accomplish their goals, but like also being a leader, uh, really just feel like they can learn some stuff. I can teach them some stuff. They can ask me some questions. And also just really what's going to be big for them is experience. They're
Mm.
also the weight room. Like, the weight room is going to help out the experience, and I feel
Mm. Man, that's great. That's great. So y'all young gunners, man, the ones that's on the squad, y'all heard them right here. And then for the young ones that's not even a part of North, he just dropped a nugget on y'all head. Y'all need to take that and run with it. One thing he said, the main thing is staying in that lab, man, that weight room, man. Listen, the weight room make champions. It build champions. You know what I'm saying? It's really right here. Or it's right
I'm sure.
here. This is where the weight room is what build champions right here. So y'all young gunners, it's not about just rolling out the ball, man, and being the man on the field or on the court. You know what I'm saying? Go reach your full potential. You know what I'm saying? Go build yourself as an athlete. So you heard it from him himself. So man, Tayshaun, man, did you know about this guy, man? Like when you first started going to North, or when you decided to play running back, did you hear about him?
well, my grandpa is a coach for North. He coaches me. He's a running back coach, so I kind of already knew about him.
Okay, you know about you. What's his name?
Calvin Strong.
Your coach, the
Oh,
running back coach.
Alonzo Tapp. He coached at Benson.
Oh, you know what that is, Cal, right?
Sure, yeah. His son, his
Yeah,
son was a his son coached. His son coached for us. I don't know if he did. I don't know if he's still there or not. But yeah, his son coached for us. And then sadly he didn't get the chance to coach me or nothing like that. I've been knowing him since my freshman year. I've always
yeah.
known him. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's good. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. So yeah, man, you looking at another North High, great man. His name is definitely on that leaderboard. And for me is like, I'm of a probably couple of years, not a couple of years, probably higher than 6 years older than Calvin. I ain't gonna tell you, Mike, but it's higher than 6 years. But I feel like, man, we gotta pay homage to our athletes. When I was in high school, when I was in, your age, Tayshaun,
Mm.
uh, I was geeked on going to watch other people play, especially my freshman year. Like I wanted to go see other people play because I was just so much of a fan. And I feel like nowadays we lost that. We've lost the young kids wanting to go check out, the guys that's getting the job done. It's coming back lightweight. I keep it real. It is coming back lightweight. But I feel like
It's coming
now
back.
it's coming back. But now I feel like someone like yourself, Tayshaun, you can holler at somebody like Calvin who done did it. You feel me? Who done did it pretty well, man, and pick his brain a little bit. So this podcast can tie them energies together like that. You know what I'm saying? Have you been to a game this year, Cal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He didn't see me.
Okay.
Yeah, he see me talking to him. Yeah, man. And he run. It's just I just see so much of me and him just watching just the film and just being there watching it. I'm just like, man, bro. I just like, man. It's crazy, man. Really, really is. Seriously though.
Bring you back to memory lane one time.
For sure, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. Okay, Teshaun, man. So who y'all got this week?
We got Northwest at Northwest on Friday.
Okay, so
No,
that's both of y'all.
5. I want to say.
Okay. All right, so that's battle of the turf then. That's battle of the turf game. That's somebody home field. Whose is it gonna be? Y'all's or theirs? They got their name on it. But yeah, man. Hey, you have fun, man, in that game, man. Stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck to you going forward, man. Kill it, no doubt, man. I'll be rooting for you. I told Niles, man, when I had him on the show, Coach Niles, I wanted to get the whole line on the show. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole point of this show is we want to be able to show love to those guys that's not really on TV all the time and in the newspaper. And so, and I told some other coaches too, but I have yet to get a line on here, man. I need some help with that. You know what I'm
That's a good
saying?
idea.
I need to get some. We just gonna talk football. Because again, we want to use a platform that, what I'm saying, to, get them some exposure as well, man. So, Teshaun, man, help me out with that, man. We need to get some of them guys on there.
Yep.
Tell them we can go. You can go after and get a Broncos burger or something. Get that figured out. So, hey, man, good luck the rest of the season, man. Kill it in the classroom. We didn't really get to ask too much about recruiting, but hopefully I can get you back on here later on in the season. We just do a kind of an encore show, man. But yeah, you got anything else you want to say?
No, not really.
Okay, Cal, you got some advice you want to tell the young man, or anything else you want to say?
Man, keep your body healthy. Keep your body healthy. That's the main thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You got college coming for next year. And just keep chasing that goal, man, to getting your goal to get that 2,000 and plus. You know what I'm saying? I always said, everybody like, well, somebody break it, right, man. If somebody break it, they break it. Breakers are meant to be broke. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't expect to have that record forever, and it'd be good, and it'd be great to see another alumni break that record and have that record at North and keep it at North. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So like I said, just keep on doing what you're doing, man, because you're doing it right.
Yep. Thank you.
You already know, bro.
For sure. So Cal, man, stay on, man. We're gonna bring you back on, okay?
Gotcha.
Teshaun, hey, good luck to you, young fella, going forward, okay?
Yep. Thank you.
Happy birthday to you, man. Take care.
Man, have a good night.
Hey.
All right. Hey, we're gonna take a quick minute break and then I'm gonna bring you back on.
Yes, sir.
All right.
You become an enemy and you gon' be the enemy. I tell it like a prophecy and it's enough to feed the kingdom moving steadily. So if you wanna win me, then you better be about it. It's a different type of struggle, but I live with the muscle, but I hit it with some butter. Cause I'm coming with the oven like I'm cooking in the kitchen. Everybody started tipping when the heat is in the building. Everybody started leaving when the fire hit the ceiling. Like wow. I got the whole team. Shot. I got the whole team. Got heavy behind. I'm rolling it on. I got the whole team. I got the whole team. Got heavy behind. I'm rolling it on.
Yeah. We back at it. We back at it, man, with my man Calvin, man. Calvin Strong. Hey, man, what you think of Saquon Barkley, man?
Man. Doing his thing, man.
Yeah. That boy did nice, ain't he?
For sure.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
So we back on the show. Man, I wanted to ask you, man. So, who are you now, man? Who are you now? What you up to? Let's chop it up a little bit, man. Who are you now? What you doing these days?
I'm a dad, man. Just fathering, working.
Yeah,
Just a grown up life, man. Something that these
yeah,
kids don't want to experience yet. So
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah. How many shorties you got?
have two boys,
Two boy. Hey, them young
boys
kings, man.
for
It,
sure.
it's a blessing to have boys, especially for sure.
Sure, I
I
can't
had
wait to.
yeah. Go
No,
ahead.
go
Oh, you
ahead.
said you can't wait to
Go
something.
ahead.
That's more important. You
No,
can't wait to something.
I just can't wait. I can't wait to just to give them my knowledge and just that my dad gave me, and just to just to be able to do everything right. You know what I'm saying? Just do everything
Yeah,
right and just to have a good life for real.
yeah, man. Because I knew your pops. I grew up watching your pops. I went to South High. You see what
Oh,
I'm
for real?
saying? Yep, I
Yeah.
went to South. Man, his game was different, but boy,
Everybody,
it was a
everybody said that
killer.
too. That's hilarious. Everybody said
Hey,
that too.
man,
That's good because
man, man, man.
big. They say it was big.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was able to move that body though. He was able to
Yeah,
do everything with that. You know what I'm saying? And so, man,
yeah, yeah,
you come from a gene, boy. You come
yeah,
from a gene, And just speaking about kids, man, I had my first shorty when I was 16. I got five boys, and
yeah.
so just some real talk is like when it's tough, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great experience on the other end of that. You know what I mean? Because
For sure.
it takes strong people to get through tough times. We know that as athletes.
Exactly.
You feel me? So the
Very
things
true.
that we do as a to do the things that we do as an athlete to get better, it's supposed to help us mentally. It's supposed to help us get stronger here. So how that's supposed to translate to adulthood as a father or whatnot? That let that kick in. You know what I'm saying? When they get hard, let that grind kick in. You know what I mean? You're gonna come up with a plan because many times I promise you, my back against the wall. I got a 22-year-old, a 21-year-old, a 20-year-old, a 17-year-old, a 10-year-old. Then I got a baby girl. So
Yeah,
that's five different personality of boys. They gonna have different issues. So I gotta bring different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
so it could be difficult, but my encouragement to you is you keep going in that and you put yourself you see you and them, right?
For
which
sure.
which is going which is going
Yeah.
to lead me to my next question is, so do you have any regrets from being in high school? Because again, this is a show we want to keep it real, man. And so when I was hearing about you in your days of high school, there were some things that I heard, of course, good things, and then there were some other things that I heard. To some people, it might be questionable, but to
Yeah.
me, it was like, well, it's just the experience as being a man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Being a
For sure.
man. So
Yeah.
do you like have any regrets? You know what I'm saying, that you like to talk about, because we want to drop knowledge and pass it on to the next
Yeah.
generation.
For sure.
Because again, 3,000 yards coming from an athlete ain't easy to do, and your
Oh
name
no.
is in the record. Yeah, your name is in the record books. Your name is in the record books. You feel
Yeah.
me? So
For
you
sure.
you 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 got a voice at the table. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You got a,
Sure.
a voice at the table. So speak
Appreciate
about
it,
that.
man.
Speak on that.
Like one thing I can say I really regret is like not really taking the. I feel like my freshman year not really taking like school serious. You know what I'm saying? That's
Mm-hmm.
one thing I push. You can be as good as athlete as you want to be. You can be the best athlete as you want to be, and 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 we are in a state that we are under recruited for sure. Like they don't our own state, we got a whole college that don't even come down to recruit these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like having your grades how they supposed to be, and then handling your stuff on the field is literally the best thing to not having to worry about. You know what I mean? So like that's one thing I can say, and one thing else is like, I mean, I can say I stayed out of trouble, but then I got into some, but one thing I can say is like, you know what I'm saying, my coaches really helped me. My coaches and my dad really helped me, you know what I'm saying, like stay on the right track. And I knew what I had to do. I knew what I had to do. You know what I mean? I knew what I had to do personally. You know what I'm saying? I would mess up sometimes, but then like those times I would know, like, you know what I'm saying, I need to chill out and focus on on the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know what I'm saying, to school and then going to college or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like, one thing I did, you know what I'm saying, like the biggest thing for me was school. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have buckled down more with the schooling part. Taking the time like my freshman year to really get down on my grades and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it made it harder for me my junior and senior year. But I still did it. You know what I'm saying? And I still did it. You know what I'm saying? Which is I'm still proud about. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, like that schooling is just keep like stay on them grades, man. Like for real, like that's a big thing.
Did you feel like you had all of the resources at North when you was there, grade wise, for you to?
I mean, yeah, because one thing I can say is the teachers there, like our coach, our coach, like we had like a little tutoring program type thing. You know what I'm saying? So like if they knew it was falling behind on our grades, you know what I'm saying, before practice and stuff, they make us go to study hall and stuff before practice and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then we get to practice, even though it'll actually be after practice, the study hall be, you know what I mean? So like they make you come to study hall, they have food for us and stuff, we eat and go to study hall and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So that's one thing I can say, like they like more of the resources, like my what did they have in my sophomore year? I would say more. I definitely remember my junior and senior year. We definitely had the study hall after practice and stuff like that. But like, I would say the resources was there. I should have. The teachers was more than help, more than welcome to help, definitely. I should have more serious. Not trying to do it later and doing it sooner when they offered the help right then and there. You know what I mean?
Right.
They still gave. They definitely still gave the help. You know what I'm saying? They definitely still gave the help. You know what I'm saying? Because like I was always a cool dude. I was never like a bad student, so a kid to everybody. So I've always been friendly. Always been like that, a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? So like the help is always out there. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah. So that's what he's saying, y'all, is take that education part serious. You know what I'm saying? And just to kind of piggyback off of that. The education system, there's a lot of stigma that comes with that, and how it's set up for, certain cultures to fail. The standardized test to qualify you to get certain scholarships has been criticized because of the questions. Is that there are a lot of biased questions. There's a ton of questions that doesn't relate to the culture of athletes and students for the environment of which they live in. Think about that. They're asking us to take tests and answer questions about stuff that doesn't relate to what the athletes see in their own environment, in their own society.
At all.
And so now
and half those questions don't even be nothing you're gonna have to worry about when you get to college. Nine times out of 10, you're not even going to major into none of that. You know what I mean? Like you might be like 9 times out of 10, you're not even going to major in it. You're not even going to use this. You're not even going to use none of this in your day-to-day life at all. You know, so that's where they get most. That's where they get most kids. You know what I mean? That's messed up, seriously.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they looking at it as it's a prerequisite. Yeah. You got to meet these certain standards academically in order for you to play our sport.
Exactly.
Think about that. And so, now you're forcing someone to have to meet a certain percentage or standard number just to say that they qualify or they educated. That's where the system fails at. And
exactly.
I'm hearing about some things about the testing supposed to be going away here pretty soon in a couple of years, which would be pretty good. That'll help a lot of athletes. Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
I started thinking about that when I was man, that's what's up. That's what's up, though, man. That's what's up. Seriously, though. That's Yeah, that's going to help a lot of kids out, a lot of families out too.
Yeah, for sure. So let me ask you about this transition in life, man. So have you ever thought about like giving back, doing like a clinic, a camp, just kind of, you got that itch to want to hold that football and just pass that knowledge on. Is that in you? What's up?
Yes, I've been talking to coach. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping I could get into the coaching this year, but I guess I was a little bit too late. But I definitely want to get into the coaching next year. You know what I'm saying? Coaching these kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like that's been my little calling or whatever to definitely get back and to give my feel on, to give my guidance and to give my feel, because I had my pops, you know what I'm saying, to help me out to transition. I had like some of the older players, but I never really had no older figure that's been through it like I have, you know what I'm saying, with everything, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like I have a bit of knowledge I can give these kids, and I can definitely you can see me doing some stuff probably coming up. So I would definitely want to do some camps. That's one thing I definitely want to do some training, definitely do some training camps and stuff like that. And it's just like it's just about having the resources and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying, like just do like people keep telling me, man, your name is enough. I mean, they ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more to it. You know what I'm saying? Like I need the help. I can't just do everything on just because my name is Calvin Strong. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, like that's. I mean, that's people gonna know the work, but they ain't gonna how they gonna know to that hey, I'm doing it if I don't have. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to do that. I definitely want to camps. I'm definitely trying to be in the scene. Y'all definitely will be seeing me into the high school scene here pretty soon coming up this year.
Yeah.
I got a little brother right now that's going that go to Burke right now. He's a junior right now. Messiah Strong. He go to Burke right now. He play for Burke right now too. So like I'm you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so like was trying to get him to come to North, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I can't push him. I can't push him. So you know, but he want to do his own thing. But he doing good now. They had like a rebuilding process of it. Yeah, Messiah Strong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to definitely look out for him for sure, man. We're gonna have to look out for him for sure. You know, so you know, I appreciate you coming on this show, man. You know, I definitely want you to kind of follow up on Teshaun Porter.
For sure.
You know, you see him at games, of course, showing that big brother love. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure, definitely.
Because the goal, man, is we got to do this as a community. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it as a culture, because a lot of people don't understand the culture. They don't understand the culture. They don't understand. They don't understand the environment. A lot of people don't understand that. Sports, is like a way out. Like a lot of people is really writing for sports to be the way out. And so if we could kind of, and I ain't the type of person to knock that. Keep it real. I say this on this show. I'm trying to change that narrative of student athlete. Ain't nothing wrong with saying athlete student.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with saying athlete.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying?
When you get to college, it's a job now. It's a job, man. It's a job, and it's good that these athletes can get paid for what they do. These high school athletes can get paid for what they do now, man. Because like, it's a job, bro. Like it's tiring. It is tiring. Y'all think y'all got it easy now, man? Keep it, cause college, you're on your own, buddy. You're grown. Yeah. You're grown, man. You're a grown man. You gotta from 5 a.m. to from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. From 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. You're gonna be doing stuff all day, all day, and half of that is football, and half of that is gonna be football. You go to workout. You go to workouts from 5 in the morning to like right when your classes start. From like 20 minutes, you got 20 minutes until you get to your first class, probably. You know what I'm saying? You got class all the way until 3. Right from 3 o'clock, you got practice all the way until 6, and then you got study hall from 6 all the way until 8, and then that study hall is not gonna be enough. So you got to do some more work right after study hall. Lord knows how long you're gonna be up. You know what I'm saying? Just to get up at 5 o'clock that next morning. It's a job, man. So like, You got to be. It's all about being mentally prepared for that too. That's one thing they don't talk about with athlete students about having your mental health ready for that, because it's a process, man. It's a big process, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, because they try to put it on the high schools, like they basically want the high schools is supposed to prepare you. You know what I'm saying, for that next level. Yeah, they supposed to. Yeah. So he's pay homage to that information right now. You know, he just dropped a nugget on y'all. You know what I'm saying. So get your bodies and all that stuff right right now.
Right now.
Right.
So when you get to, because I'm trying to tell you, it's work. They're gonna pick you out from the week. They're gonna pick you out. So they're gonna call you out. So once you just do your working out and stuff now, it'll make it easier for you. But trust me, it's gonna be hard because they're gonna push you in college. They're gonna push you. They want you. They want your body right. They want you right. They're gonna take care of you. They're gonna take care of you more in college, especially with your body. They're definitely gonna take care of you more with college. Because the meal plan and what you eat and everything, your meal plan gonna be great. You're gonna be eating right. You're gonna be cool. And then you're gonna see a big transition from your body from when you was high school to when you in college.
Yeah, so take heed to that nugget right there, y'all. He telling y'all right there what's gonna happen for those that want to go college and play some college ball right there. He told y'all what the class is gonna be like, what your day gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? So pay attention.
Seriously, man. For real.
Yeah, so Calvin, man, man, I appreciate you for coming on the show, man. This was a great show, man. We barking up on an hour right now. So hey, man, thank you for coming on. You got anything else you want to tell the audience before you slide out? You want to tell them about your social feeds, or you got
I ain't got nothing coming. I ain't got nothing real soon. I got something. I'm trying to build something coming soon. So when I do get something, I'm definitely going to come back on and drop some stuff on you guys. But just get to the city, get out, and everybody. If y'all get out, if y'all got kids that's playing, man, get y'all family out to support these kids that's playing these sports and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we had every game that we had when I was in high school, man. Like we had them stands deep every Friday night, every Friday, every Thursday. We had the fans deep, no matter who we played. From traveling, we had people traveling. No matter what school we was at, everybody traveled to come see us play, no matter how far it was. I think more back then, like we was built like it was built like it was, the community was like that. It was like, I feel like that was like us winning, how we was doing for Omaha North, was like building the community back together, how we was. Like I was seeing a lot of people just coming together, like everywhere we went, literally, like everywhere we went, everybody knew who he was. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to build, like I said, blow my head up. Like everywhere I went, and still to this day, man, like I get people coming up to me telling me how good I was. I used to have kids. The kids coming to the game, wanted me to sign their balls and stuff, and like wanted me to, like, you know what I'm saying, take pictures with them and stuff like that, and like just doing stuff. And I was not that stuff used to be crazy to me, man. I used to be like dang, like I'm not no NFL or nothing like that. Like I ain't in it's crazy. It's like it's crazy. And I was just and they used to make me tell myself I can't mess up because mess this up. I got so much people. It's watching me and stuff, and watching me and just looking up to me. So many kids just like telling me like how much they come. Like I used to have kids like literally coming to all the game. Like literally, it's just crazy seeing all these kids growing up now and then high school now playing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I don't even recognize them because how big they is. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's y'all kids just if y'all this is what y'all want to do, take it serious, take school serious. Because right now, like the recruiting process right now is better. It's better now because the social media is just so high. And I wish we had that you know what I'm saying, that social media stuff. You know what I'm saying, like now that it was just getting there when I was in high school and stuff like that. But like now it's crazy. Like you can all you gotta do is put something on TikTok and coaches is seeing and gonna see it no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So like you know what I'm saying, just stay humble. Play the game that y'all love, man. I miss it so much. I wish I could be out there running and playing again. I get emotional just watching this because I miss the game so much. I love football. Like it's just like this. It get me so hyped just seeing you know what I'm saying, them like these kids out here doing their thing, man, and getting to see and I got a couple little brothers. I wish they all took into playing football. But I got one that's there, you know what I'm saying, doing it. And then I got so many nephews and so many, and my sons and so many of my friends' sons and stuff that I can, that's coming up and that I can put that hand on and show them the right way to do it and stuff like that. And I can't wait to be able to coach and give that knowledge and show these kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all can make it, y'all can do it. And don't let nobody ever tell y'all that just because y'all grow up down north and the stature of like down north kids can't make it, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? People have done it, you know what I'm saying? Niles done it. Amon Green has done it, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of kids have done it, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you can do it. Like, as long as you have that fight, that work ethic in you, man, you can do it. Like, you definitely can do it. Just, you know what I'm saying, the back is because, like, you already got the people looking at you that you waiting for you to mess up. So, like, don't give them the chance to let you to say that. You know what I'm saying? Don't give them that chance. Don't give them that chance. Seriously.
Man, thank you for that word, man. Thank you for that word. Hey, he dropped a whole lot of knowledge, man, right there. You know what I'm saying? And that just, it sounds like, you know, time have passed, you know, and he got wiser, you know what I mean? He got more mature, you know, just in life, you know what I'm saying? And we only get one life and we can never go back, y'all. We can't go back. So if he's dropping that knowledge, right now for y'all young athletes. Don't get bigger than your stage. How about that one? Yes. You know what I'm saying? You know, go do the little things, you know what I'm saying? Because it's going to matter the most. You get what I'm saying? So he telling y'all, you know, if y'all slacking on some things that he just kind of, you know what I'm saying, just kind of harped up on, and man, tighten up. You know what I'm saying? He telling you from experience, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I thank you for that. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Hey, so Calvin Strong, man, thank you for joining the podcast.
No problem, man.
Best wishes to you in life, man. You know, I'm a chop it up with you off air some some other days, and you know we'll keep this relationship thing going for sure.
Definitely, 100%.
All right, man. Best wishes to you, man.
Appreciate it, man. Later. Appreciate y'all, man.
All right, late. So yeah, man. Hey, that's Calvin Strong. We had Teshaun on the show. Man, hour, chopped it up, talked some football, talked about real life. Man, that's what we want. That's what we want. You know what I'm saying? So just to kind of wrap up the show, you know what I mean? You know, go subscribe, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. You know what I mean? We want to be able to get as many people to like us, follow us, subscribe, do all that good stuff, man, that make them YouTube channels, you know, go bonkers and get more looks. And then, you know, I'll be a YouTuber. How about that? Yeah, that part. So yeah, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. That's what we own. That's what we own. You know what I'm saying? Go check that out. So to my guests, thank y'all for coming on the show, man. For real. This one was a great one. You know, the next show, man, I'm thinking about having two more athletes on Thursday. I will reveal their names on Wednesday. So y'all chime in. You know, I'm gonna leave y'all with my man Teshaun Porter highlights again. Go check him out. Look him up on YouTube. Check him out on Google. And then my man Elijah Invade, man, his hot song, man, whole team. We gonna play both. Just to end the show, man. So I thank y'all for jumping on, coming to join me today on Neighborhood Athletes on your highlight podcast, episode number 6. We're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. So till next time, peace.
2020 had no chill, weatherman tripping on the telly. I'm zoned out, looking like Stevie Wonder in the mountains on the celly. Had some homies I was running with till their legs turned into jelly. I ain't got time for games, don't start in my lane if you ain't about this. Don't care what you feel like, it's like a masseuse. She said I'm leaving you, I just want party and booze. Now me and my wife make the music she partying to. Oh, I filled up the void that they want the bud to do. You ADD when they calling my name. I done came up, you ain't talking the same. I still got love for my homies that changed. I'm on a mission, so everything changed. Sorry if you wasn't ready for that. Told you that this was gonna happen way back. Y'all didn't know this ain't about my career. People is dying and we got the cure. I cannot roll with a bunch of Pinocchios. Telling me what I should do with a big old nose.
But everything lost, I got it back. I boomerang on you suckers like that. Everything that I gave up and I still got the horses. Shot, I got the horses. Got him in behind. I roll with it all. I got the horses. I got the horses. Got him in behind. I roll with it all.